Adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Inkcarceration, America's rock, metal, and tattoo festival.
This is Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Alyxx.
Nice. Here at Inkcarceration.
Yes.
So first, I gotta say, I think I wanted the interview because of your hair.
Yes. Selling factor.
So everybody around here, this festival is like, what happened to your hair? Like, bartender up there, she knows me. She's like, where's your blue? My hair's normally blue. Rockville, we had somebody backstage that was doing all the artist's hair. So I started talking to her. She was introducing me. I'm like, hey, do my hair during the interview. I do it all, shit like that all the time. I don't care what you do with it. Do whatever you want.
Nice.
And I'll look afterwards. And she did it purple. It had pink and blue underlines, so when it faded, it was like pink and purple and blue when it faded.
That sounds so pretty.
Right? It was cool. It was very cool.
Very
It's a
nice.
lot. We were just talking up there, and it's like, it's a lot of work. Like, I did it for years.
Oh, yeah. I regret doing this. It's been 5 years, and every day I'm like, fuck.
I know, and it's like you can't get rid of it either. It's like,
No.
first of all, it became my trademark. It's even on my logo.
It's on my business cards. It's on
Right,
everything now. My
exactly.
T-shirts.
And then people, anytime you do try to change, are like, oh, what happened? What happened to your hair? You know?
Yeah, I think, honestly, it's funny. There's so many people that are like, I can't picture you with anything else.
Right.
All I've known is this. And I was like, this is my life now. So.
It's funny because Ash from New Year's Day,
Yeah.
she just turned her hair black.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't even recognize her. It's like, where's the black and red?
It's funny, when I met her, I was like, I'm your Joker to your Harley Quinn. It was so funny.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah, she was really sweet.
I love it. So you have classical training, which is way cool. And I love mentioning that because there's a lot of people in metal and rock that have classical training. Like, people think, especially metal bands, oh, they don't know how to play. They don't know how to do this. They're not into the music. And they actually know how to play and sing better than the average person. So how did that all start for you?
So I actually grew up doing theater. So
Wow.
I started like singing when I was 6 and just learning how to sing classically. And then I was also like a ballerina for a while. So I was always around classical music and stuff. So that definitely influenced me a lot growing up, especially writing. Like, I love composing and like making those orchestral pieces. And I do a lot of reimagined versions of different songs and my own songs included. But
Nice.
yeah, I just grew up doing that theater classical sound, and I'm slowly starting to merge back more into like metal, but my comfort zone is theater.
Well, you can combine it. Like,
Yeah.
see, to me, that would be better because nowadays, metal, a lot of metal bands, they like follow this formula to where they do actually sound the same. So when somebody like you has a unique other type of blending in and perspective, I think that's what makes a great artist.
Thank you. Yeah, I try to like be true to myself too, because I don't want to sound like anyone else. So I think it's funny when I do covers, I sometimes have a tendency to emulate the way that they sing them. So that's why I love doing my own stuff, because then it's just, I have no one to compare it to, and then I really can find my own voice. And that's, especially like this EP, I was really finding what my sound really is. So I feel like this is the best thing I've done so far.
That's so true, too. Like, if you try to cover somebody else and you don't change it, people are always going to compare it to the original. But if you come up with something totally different that's totally you, they don't do that. In fact, there's some that are like that throughout history that nobody even knows is a cover. Like Metallica's done a bunch of covers that people didn't even know they were covers.
Exactly, because they really made it their own.
Exactly. And then, so, what's your favorite cover that you've ever done?
Favorite what?
Cover that you've ever done, even just playing around.
What did I do? Oh, I did a cover of Falling in Verse just released a song, God is a Weapon.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
did an orchestra cover of that, and I thought that was pretty cool.
He probably would like that too, because like, look at he did that.
I'm sure he's seen it because he's all over social media.
I know,
but
right?
Honestly, I'm scared if he doesn't like it. I want him to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because he definitely is outspoken.
It's fun. Honestly,
I love it.
I like reading hate comments because I think they're hilarious. every now
that's
and
a
then.
great attitude because some people
Yeah.
can't handle it, but you only have to laugh at people.
You know
I
what?
think.
I blame theater and being a dancer growing up, walking into a room, someone looking at you and being like, no. And you're like 12 and you're like, okay.
Right?
So you develop thick skin very early on.
Oh, that's so true, especially in Broadway stuff. Oh my
Oh
God.
my God. And it's like I said, literally there are rooms where it's called like typecast. You basically walk in and sometimes you don't even get into the room. They just look at your resume and your picture. But sometimes you walk into the room, they stand there, they stare you up and down like, next. And you're like, I didn't even do anything.
Wow. Yeah, I actually went to New York Academy of Dramatic Arts.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And like, I experienced some of that. It's like you walk for an audition and there's 100 people that look exactly like you.
Yep. They're like, well, you have to be different. I'm like, well, I mean, I can't dye my hair really because you're like the call says like blonde.
Right.
Or like whatever specific thing. So you have to be unique but also look like everyone else.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Hard thing, right?
Clearly, I stopped doing that. I got tattoos, dyed my hair, and said, F that.
Yeah, now you have no choice. You have to just be yourself.
Yeah, and I like being myself. I'm tired of being other people.
It's the only way you should be, too, especially as an artist. And I love that you said you're finding your sound because I think people don't realize, especially when they're original fans, they never want you to change. But why do you want to stay like a garage artist that doesn't really know their craft yet? Why wouldn't you want to evolve and find out who you really are as an artist?
Exactly. Find out what makes you you and like what differentiates you from other people is really just being yourself.
Yeah. And I think it makes a difference when you're on stage. Like you can tell when somebody's being their true authentic self because they're having so much fun up there opposed to somebody that's trying to be a rock star or whatever because they're like not having fun.
Yeah. I mean, when I got up on stage today, the first thing I literally took 2 steps and was like, this is awesome.
Right?
I'm just having the best fucking time of my life. So
I mean, Shawshank Prison.
I know. That's even cooler.
So, like, I keep saying this because it's so true. My youngest daughter, because I go on tour and do all the festivals, and she's like, so, you excited for this festival? I'm like, I love doing it. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if I'd use excited when I'm doing it every weekend. But when I came here for the first time, I called her up. I'm like, now I'm excited. I'm calling you from the prison yard of Shawshank.
Like, this is so cool.
Right? And I think of artists because, there's a prison right next door.
Yeah.
And I've noticed some years where the prisoners are out in the yard while the festival's going on. And I'm like, man, that would be cool to be an artist. It'd be like being Johnny Cash and you're playing to the prison.
You know what's really funny? So I think the people that used to be here are now over there, or like whatever. Like that's the actual new building.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that too. I was like, can they hear this? Because it's pretty fucking loud. So I'm like, I'm wondering if they're enjoying it. So
They can definitely hear it. They could probably hear it inside too, I'm
that's
sure.
true. Well, they get a show.
Exactly. Well, have you done a tour of the prison yet?
So I did a little bit of a tour when I came here 2 years ago because I sang at the campground 2 years ago. And then I'm doing the blood tour, which I think is like the haunted thing. I'm doing that later. I'm very excited.
Do you know it really is haunted though?
I hope so.
So you're going to go on this blood prison tour. You may not know whether it's real hauntings or the characters.
My house is actually haunted. I'm convinced. There's just been way too many weird interactions with spirits and whatnot. And I'm not like really into that, but there are things I'm like, I can't explain this. So
yeah. I lived in a house with my kids that was haunted. They used to tell me stuff all the time. I didn't notice anything. And I have a friend that like does that stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, and it's really good. And she's like, oh yeah, they're right. The problem is you're too powerful. They won't fuck with you. And she literally said that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and because I wasn't experiencing anything. They were telling me stuff, and I was believing them because I believe in it to a point. And it's like, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling it, experience it. And I did the thing where I poured the stuff around the house.
Like the salt around the house.
Whatever it was. Like to make my kids feel better. I did it even if it didn't
Just
work.
Get a priest, do some exorcisms. It's fine.
But after I did it, either it was me putting it in my kid's mind or I really did get rid of them. Kids didn't complain about it happening anymore.
Hey, sounds like problem solved.
I know, right? They used to be sitting on the couch and they said somebody's coming up and scratching their head. Now, usually that would have been me. Because I've gone in here and I'll hide out during tours. Like, I'll bring my helper. I'm like, TikTok this. And I'll hide, like, in the walls and stuff and scare the shit out of people.
Oh, my God. So even the people that work there are probably like, it is haunted.
I know, right? But Waylon Rivas, he's playing here, A Killer's Confession, was in Mushroom Head. So he filmed the video here.
Oh, wow.
In the torture room. There's torture rooms here.
Oh, my God. What the hell?
He came out with scratches all over his body. For real.
That must have looked awesome for the video, though.
I know, right? Good thing you didn't stay in there too long filming.
No, he got what he needed and he left.
Totally. So, tell us about the new music and what else you got going on after Ink.
So I have a new EP out called Emberwake, and it is, I think, that's technically it's my second EP, but the first like official one, I like to say. So that just came out in April.
The first one was just practice.
The first one was just like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that's coming out, or that's out already. And then I have some other collaborations with other artists that is coming out the rest of this year. I'm working on more music as well, and then just, trying to book a tour and stuff like that for next year. So the rest of this year is just going to be filled with a lot of music.
Nice. I
Yeah.
love it. And so what was that moment or experience you had that made you transfer from Broadway to metal?
So I was in a girl group for a hot second there. So it was during audition season. I was just auditioning for everything, and I ended up booking this girl group, and it was my first insight into like the recording world. Hated being in a girl group, and it didn't last very long at all. But I was like, I always wrote my own music, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna try this. So the girl group kind of fell apart, and then within like a month, I wrote a single, released it, the video, all that fun stuff, and then I was like, no, this is it. This is what I need to do. It made,
Nice.
I don't know, everything kind of like fell into place.
I love it. I do love nowadays. I'm an old school metalhead.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, we were stupid back in the day because females are way more brutal on stage than males are. Like, every female that is in metal, fronts metal, I'm like, they are a fucking badass, And like, you take people like Courtney and how they sing, and it's like,
Oh my God,
how
yeah.
the fuck do you sound like that?
She's like a goddess.
Right? Like, I watch her too, and I watch her mouth, because I used to sing thrash metal, but I can't anymore because I did it wrong, because they didn't teach you back then how to do it right, so you just fucked up your throat, And I watch her with her mouth, it's like this.
Yeah.
I'm showing my hand like some monster, biting on something.
Yes.
And like, she's got so much control over
So much
her
power.
voice, and the screams, I'm like, man, how is she not hoarse after that?
Right? See, I'm slowly learning how to scream. I say slowly. Funny, so one of the songs that I'm collaborating with a friend of mine on, he sent the song, and I was listening to it, and I was like, I gotta learn how to scream, because I have to scream on the song. Like, there's no way the whole thing starts with a scream. Like, I have to do it.
Right.
And I sent it to him, and I was like, if this is horrendous, you don't need to keep it. And he was like, no, it's like, do you not scream? Like, that was the first time I ever tried to scream, is what I just sent you. So I'm just going to keep practicing it and getting my shit together, and hopefully I can add more screams live.
How do you like doing it?
I do. It's very rewarding when I do it right the first time.
Right?
But then it's just finding out how the fuck I did that.
Is it kind of therapeutic too? Like, you take your emotions and put it into that scream and put it out there?
Very much so. And that's the thing. You got to make sure I don't like just yell.
Right, exactly. It has to be done right, or else no voice box.
Exactly.
So tell everybody how they reach out to you on socials, on the web, buy your merch, because they have to buy your merch to listen to my show.
Buy my merch. You can find me everywhere at official Alyxx, and that's spelled ALYXX.com. All of my links to everything is going to be there. Most of my socials are official Alyxx, so I try to keep everything very the same.
Nice.
Yeah.
And is there anything you want to tell the listeners that we haven't covered already?
What was that?
Is there anything you want to tell the listeners that we haven't covered already?
Not really. Just, check out my website. I do have a lot of new merch there and some cool, fun, signed items that are limited. And I have the physical EP now available for sale, so go check that out too.
Okay, so I have a funny question.
Yeah.
Or an idea.
Okay.
Do you have the EP in green and purple vinyl?
I do not.
There's an
If
idea.
people want vinyl, I will do it, but there's no demand for it for me right now. But you know what? Maybe I'll make a poll. If people do it, I'm totally it's gonna be purple and.
Or, it's been a trend lately, bands doing cassettes.
Cassettes?
You didn't know that? So since COVID, when the whole vinyl shortage happened, bands started doing cassettes. Like Metallica's new album is on cassette. So you can make a cassette that one side is purple and the other side's green.
I could do that. Interesting. I didn't realize people still listen to cassettes.
I know, right? It's wild.
Fuck it.
It's like everything keeps making a comeback.
That's true. Vinyl, I definitely am interested in then. So maybe I'll do that.
Maybe 8-track.
Yeah. Let's just go all the way back.
I know, right? My first Ozzy album was on 8-track.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. That's awesome.
It's weird, though. Like, you have to, you had to prop it up for it to sound the right speed, and then it would break in between 2 tracks. So, imagine your song getting cut off in the middle, fading out. You hear this click to the track, and then it fades
You're
back
like, wait,
in.
we're coming back.
Exactly. It was weird. So,
Okay, so I'm not going to do that.
yeah, don't do that.
If anything, maybe vinyl.
Yeah, vinyl would be cool, especially if you did, maybe the vinyl, one side green, one side purple.
I was thinking just like a marble.
That would be cool,
yeah.
too. Or your nails, because they're cool, because I've been
Thanks.
watching during the interview because of the pearl eyes. It's like,
That's
I
funny.
can't tell which color they are because they keep changing.
Dude, I thought they were green when I bought them, and then I put them on. I was like, fuck. I was like, oh, they're changing color. Because I picked
know.
up one that looked purple, and I was like, there's one purple nail.
The whole interview, I thought you had some were blue, some were green, and
It's all trippy.
then it's like, wait, now they're all green. Wait, now they're all blue. What happened?
Like, what's going on?
Well, you rocked Inkcarceration, so
Thank you.
thank you for being here, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Oh, yeah, thank you for having me. This was awesome.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.